So next we have an asshole by the name of Mike Bickle. I've never run across this guy before, so he's a new one to me. But this is one of our first of many gay marriage ones. So here we
Maybe
go.
he's going to be reasonable.
No, he's not going to endorse gay marriage.
Kyle,
Are you kidding me?
Kyle.
Come on, man.
Kyle,
Come on.
I love you, but no.
Poor misguided Kyle. Here we go.
Spirit expressly says in the last days, in the latter times, for the Spirit to say something expressly, Paul's saying the Spirit's emphasizing this in a special way. Here it is. The Spirit's saying, I want you to know, I'm emphasizing this. There will be a departure from the faith.
So in the latter days, there will be a departure from the faith.
Yeah, but that has happened to literally every religion that has ever existed. People stop believing
One
it.
of them, except for the people that believe in the Viking thing, because they now have a church open. I can't remember.
They do, but did you know most of them don't actually believe them literally? They just like the idea.
Yeah, but I worry sometimes, like even if like the joke religions that we've created as atheists, like the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, might be taken seriously in the future.
But that's still just
we can hope. Because that's not exactly a bad one.
No.
Yeah. There's no concept of sin.
Yeah.
Well,
But
no.
I've got to ask
Except for
X,
veganism.
because I can't see this video.
What's
Is this guy doing the finger pointy up thing?
No, not
Red
right now.
Sox?
Right now, he's looking
Okay.
like a consternated Mr. Rogers.
Oh, okay. So he hasn't brought out the fingers
You
yet.
know, I really feel like every single one of these people needs to just have some really good sex. Like one of those like those mind-blowingly, like you're like, holy fuck, this is what I wanted my whole life. Like that, they need that, because I feel like if they got that experience, which ties in like the physical and the spiritual, like this quote unquote spiritual experience, and like it's just one of those really good ones.
Yeah.
Like they'd be like, oh.
Yeah, they would probably mellow out. But yeah, they need one of those good sessions where afterwards your phone rings and it's the Romans asking you to hang around in case Jesus comes back.
And just in case anybody's wondering,
Just
if I
in
am
case they need- yeah.
I am a Pastafarian. I do have the, I do have the book.
But
Oh, wait, here you go. That's a better picture. There you go.
There it is.
It's the inside of the fucking.
Does
book. It's
anybody else think the meatballs look like balls? Sorry, I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
I'm 12.
No, we are.
Yeah, they are balls. They are
Big
balls,
meat
Felicia.
balls. There you go. They
They're
created.
testicles?
Well,
Essentially.
they might as well be.
I don't know. Let's ask our.
That's some sexist ass shit.
Yeah.
Well, you said women have them too. They're just ovaries. Oh wait, no, we haven't got to that yet. Shh. We didn't do this out of order at all. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. Here we go. Hang on.
The magic of radio.
Audio production.
Going to give heed to deceiving spirits, doctrine of demons. And one of the manifestations, this is 2,000 years ago, he prophesied, they would forbid marriage. This is so startling, shocking. 2,000 years ago, in the latter times, there's going to be a falling away. And one of the signals of it is you will find governments forbidding marriage.
You guys were doing that up until last year.
No, nobody has forbidden marriage.
No, they did up until June of last year.
I don't want us to forbid marriage. I just kind of want us to all be done with the concept in general.
Well, I'm speaking mainly in the fact that, gay marriage wasn't allowed up until June. And so it's like gay marriage, he's saying marriage was not allowed. Like, yeah, you guys were responsible for that. And he had a good track record of like 2,000 years, But, eventually shit finally worked out and we said, no, that's a stupid idea to begin with.
We came back around. Humanity came back around and went, yeah.
It's funny that and they'll say
2,000 years. It took us 2,000 years to come back to it, but we did
under
it.
the tent. The camel is in the tent. Like, yeah, now what are you going to do about it?
But here's the thing. Yeah,
you're not going to. It's never going to go back to the way it was. It's never, ever going to go back to gay marriage being illegal again. Ever.
Unless we have a completely massive catastrophic event that causes us to fall into another dark ages, and then a religion can take a theocratic rule and then do these same things again.
God damn it, Felicia, that's dark.
Yeah. And that's why you need to vote.
Yeah. Buy your tickets for the Ark right now. Oh, fuck, they're selling pre-sale tickets for that shitty theme park. I saw it on Facebook this week. Ouch. That's stupid.
Finish this one. Finish this one. Finish this one.
Historically accurate park.
With space-age technology.
Yeah, goddamn it.
Okay, finish this one.
Beloved, we are on the cuspus of that happening.
Just said cuspus.
The cuspus?
Cuspus.
That's not a word, sir.
Well, no, that's when there's more than one cusp.
Would it be cuspi?
That's the plural of cusp.
Or
there's one cusp.
No,
and,
cusp.
and two cuspus.
It is.
No, it's cusps.
Cusps would be the.
Yep.
I don't know about that because I'm pretty sure he just said cuspus.
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 By cuspus. Isn't that a tooth?
We is on the cuspices of.
Just one tooth. We're on the one tooth of this. Not the bicuspid, just the one. Okay, go on. It's all right. That's fine.
I can't wait for you to stop laughing. The audio won't come through. Okay.
Right now, this is alerting anybody paying attention that we're in a time frame where things are escalating according to these lines. This is a unique signal of the end times, and the forbidding of marriage is an escalator of the darkness of the end times as well.
Okay, so really quick, we hear him and we're like laughing. We're like, dude, this is the most ridiculous thing we've ever heard. The sad thing is there are people who are genuinely afraid. Like, he's scaring the shit out of some people. And they're like, oh my God, I have to stop masturbating. Oh my God, I have to stop thinking bad thoughts.
I'm just concerned that there's...
Exist. How do you know?
I'm just concerned that there's somebody. There's got to be somebody. There's got to be more than one somebodies out there that listened to that and went, yeah, that makes sense.
I just love that these guys always use the end times. These are the end times. This is the signal of the end times.
End times.
And how many fucking times have they been wrong? I would say all of them. All of them. You know, all of the end times. Yeah, you were wrong about that. It might have been the end of you, but it wasn't the end of like every. Okay. We all know that humanity will probably kill itself before.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Stephen Moffat wants us to think that, you know, humanity's going to last beyond Earth. You know? I think
the good part of humanity, we're all going to leave Earth.
We're too fucking stupid to go out into the cosmos.
And all we really have to do is once we build our big spaceship is say, no, you guys have to stay here in case Jesus comes back. Because this is where he's coming.
All the smart people.
We're going out there.
But anyway,
Jesus is going to come back, you guys, any day now.
He's going to come back any day now, but he's coming here, so we're leaving, so you can have it all to yourself.
And don't worry. The eternal, the 1,000 years of suffering will happen to us wherever we are.
Yeah, and don't worry about the sun getting bigger, because that's totally not really a thing.
No, you don't have to worry about that.
I think, like, people who are truly suffering, like people who have no access to medical care or just food or water, like, how do you think they feel when they hear this and they're like, 1,000 years of suffering, I'm already in it, motherfucker. Like,
I'm already a 10th way through that one, so okay, never mind. But anyway, when these guys say end times, that to me just flips a switch and it says everything I don't like about right now. You know,
mm-hmm. That's pretty much it. That's what they mean.
Yeah. Even though we've hammered it so many goddamn times, like, yeah, we're living in a better time than ever. I think of my birth decade. I was born in the 80s. I thought the Nintendo was pretty fucking cool, but you look at a lot of the other shit we had in the 80s compared to what we have now. Could you imagine how much of a wizard everybody thought you were? If you came back in time with the fucking iPhone that actually had workable internet.
Oh, God, yeah. Especially if you had a 3G connection.
Yeah, I mean, if you had a way of having it actually work
If
from
it
the
actually-
future into the past, you know,
The doctor could do
more
it.
Doctor Who
I'm just
stuff.
saying.
Well, yeah.
But I mean, if you had something like that, just imagine the amount of you'd make yourself wealthy beyond any fucking shadow of a doubt, you know. But I mean, you look at stuff from like when let's use a topical one. We had Back to the Future 2, where they went to the future, but actually Back to the Future, and the shit that they thought we'd have right now. Some of it came to be true.
Yeah.
Most of it not. I mean,
most of it better.
Yeah, a lot better.
A lot better. Yeah,
it's better. Like they're like hoverboards. Yeah. I'm like, that's actually a terrible idea.
Yeah, because how do you steer? How do you actually propel yourself?
Yeah, it's not like there's no good way to have.
Thank goodness we don't have. We don't have to worry about fax machines like they thought we would have to. You know?
Fax machines.
And self-tying shoes is not. You know what? Tying my shoes is really not the most inconvenient part of my day.
I wear bungees in my shoes.
Self-driving cars exist.
Yeah,
and they're better at it than people. Like a lot better.
And not TVs, just like in Demolition Man. TVs aren't in portrait mode. Now they're in landscape mode, which is really great.
It's just,
oh man! But anyway.
Back to the Future could not imagine this that is happening right here, right now. We are talking to each other, to each other's faces.
Oh, you had that because it was like McFry.
McFry. Oh,
you are fired.
That's right. But not to this extent where it's just like people just babble into microphones now.
Yeah, who would have thought podcasting would have been a viable media source in the future?
It's my preferred.
I listen to a lot more podcasts than regular radio. I hate to say, I listen to one show locally, and that's about it. And not even all the time anymore because I don't spend that much time. I mean, I spend a lot of time in the car, but not listening to something I think my kids could hear. Sometimes I do. I don't give a shit some days.